Today on Hearts of Heroes,
rails and rattlers. Police officers have only moments to save an unconscious man in the path of a speeding train.
Yo, you're on the train tracks. I saw the light of the train coming down the rails.
Get out of the car, get out!
You can hear it just getting louder. We don't know how much time we have.
They're gonna hit the car.
Plus, a lone hiker is bitten by a rattler, requiring a life or death rescue.
We knew that it was going to be a snake bite call. We just hit the trail to try to get the patient as fast as possible.
And later, in Waco, Texas, we come face to face with a den of venomous rattlesnakes.
Most rattlesnakes just want to be left alone. So most of the time, they'll just hide and try to avoid you.
This is what bravery looks like. First responders putting everything on the line so others get a second chance.
A car is no match for a 15-ton freight train. I mean, even at 30 miles an hour, these things can demolish a vehicle in seconds.
And Brooke, these collisions can be brutal. So when police officers found an unconscious man inside his car with a train barreling towards him,
Police officers had to act fast.
and this life or death rescue was all caught on tape.
Piscataway, New Jersey is a quaint township located in Middlesex County.
We're close to New York and Philadelphia. We have a major highway, we have Rutgers University here in town. A lot to offer, very cool place to live.
Another thing you will find in Piscataway are trains. Lots of trains.
We have 2 train lines that run through. Those are some pretty large trains. They carry all sorts of different cargo, and they kind of run right through the center of our town.
Police officer Devin Hinchcliffe never thought he would be in the direct path of one of these mammoth locomotives. But that's where he found himself in May of 2025.
That night I stopped at a convenience store, and as I pulled out, I saw a car making a turn towards the train tracks at a really slow rate of speed. He's on the opposite side of the road doing about 3 miles an hour. And immediately I knew something was wrong.
Officer Hinchcliffe immediately began following the vehicle, traveling at an unusually low rate of speed.
At this point, he's going slow. He's going 5, 6, 7 miles per hour at best. The car came to a stop right up on the tracks.
With his dash cam and body cam recording, Hinchcliffe stopped his cruiser and cautiously approached the car.
I don't know if this person is impaired. I don't know if this person is just having a medical emergency. I don't know if they have a weapon, if they don't have a weapon. I don't even know how many people in the car. I was able to immediately start to engage with the operator of the motor vehicle, and I immediately noticed he was just not right.
Yo, you gotta pull your car forward. You're on the train tracks.
He just wasn't really responding, didn't really seem to be in tune with what was going on. So now my level's kind of heightened where I'm like, we have to do something. He's not gonna be able to move the car.
Suddenly, Hinchcliffe realized both his and the driver's lives were in imminent danger.
So I called it and I said, hey, stop the trains. Stop the trains. And the second I said that, I looked through the passenger window and I saw the light of the train coming down the rails. I start to hear the horns going. The car is gonna get hit. You have to get this guy out.
Coming up, a split-second decision will determine what happens next.
I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't a little scared.
Train's coming. Train's coming. Train's coming.
But first, you don't have to be stalled on the train tracks for them to be dangerous. Here are a few ways to stay safe around them.
All too often, we hear tragic reports about trains colliding with motor vehicles. That's why it is so important to slow down when you see the flashing crossing lights.
Always be sure to come to a full stop the moment you see the crossing arms beginning to lower. It might seem tempting to rush across the tracks, but remember, most trains can't stop quickly enough to avoid a collision.
So take a breather. Your safety is worth the wait.
In May 2025, Officer Devin Hinchcliffe found an unconscious driver on a busy railway track.
Yo. Hey. Yo.
He couldn't wake him,
Pull your car forward. You're on the train tracks.
and a freight train was seconds away.
Officer Hinchcliffe had already radioed ahead,
Stop the trains.
but the train couldn't stop in time. Just then, Officer John Ward arrived as backup.
As I pull up, I see a vehicle on the train tracks. As I'm exiting my vehicle, you can hear the train horn very loudly, and you can hear it just getting louder. And at that time, we don't know how much time we have.
The train couldn't stop in time.
We just decided we needed to remove him for the vehicle.
The driver was unresponsive. The officers knew they had only moments to get him out of that vehicle before it was too late.
Train's coming. Get out of the car. Get out.
Patrolman Hinchcliffe began to guide him out by his shoulders, and I grabbed his legs, and then we removed him from the doorframe of the vehicle.
They're dragging him out of the car. The car's stuck. Pull him further. Pull him further. Pull him further. They're gonna hit the car. I said to John, we gotta go further. We're too close. This car is aimed almost right at us. When this train hits, it's gonna come flying in our direction.
That vehicle became a projectile. So our concern, too, was not just getting him out of the roadway, but also to a safe distance.
Pull him further. Pull him further. So we ended up bringing him a little bit further away before the train actually hit the car.
They're gonna hit the car.
In the next moment, the train slammed into the vehicle.
One of the craziest things I've ever seen, the sheer force of the train. Striking that car, it's something that is almost indescribable.
It just sounded like an explosion went off. So it was very, very intense.
They just collided with the car. At the same time, all this debris is just flying all over the place. I mean, I could feel it hitting me, like little pieces of the car.
The vehicle roughly went around 200 feet away. The train continued to just keep powering through.
Second or two later, it's all kind of over with, and you're like, wow, that was intense. I don't even know how to process that right now. But at one point, me and him fist bumped, and we were like, nice job, man. It kind of settled in like, hey, we just did that. We got the job done. Everyone's safe. We did it.
Before long, their body cam footage went viral, dominating news and social media.
I thought that was awesome because I feel like there's a ton of great cops in this agency. A lot of people do the right thing when no one's looking.
It was kind of different to be in the limelight like that and have people texting me and calling me like, hey, that's awesome, I'm so proud of you. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just glad that everyone was safe.
In the end, it was not about recognition, not about headlines or praise. It was about a life hanging in the balance and two officers who refused to look away. In this proud township, doing the right thing is not the exception. It is the standard.
I'm glad that it reflected here in Piscataway how much we really care about our people and our community, that Piscataway Police will go above and beyond for you.
Coming up, an afternoon hike takes a terrifying turn when a woman is bitten by a venomous rattlesnake.
We knew that it was going to be a snake bite call. We just hit the trail to try to get to the patient as fast as possible.
If you're like me, you love going out on a long, relaxing hike. I mean, the scenery, the open sky, the fresh outdoor air.
And the snakes.
That part I could do without.
Well, unfortunately, snakes in the wild are a clear and present danger.
And one hiker in California found that out the hard way.
Montesino, California is nestled between the crashing Pacific Ocean and the towering Santa Ynez Mountains, providing miles and miles of gorgeous hiking paths.
They're busy. We do get a lot of traffic on our trails that people come from all around to use, so we get a lot of hiking activity.
Basically from spring till fall. There's quite a bit of use on the trail systems. During that time of the year, that's a pretty normal call for us to run, is trail rescue.
A lot of them are rolled ankle, some sort of fall,
Because of the rugged terrain, these trail rescues call for a uniquely designed rescue stretcher called a Stokes basket.
This whole apparatus here is our UTV. This is our Stokes basket that we use. This is what we'll take up on the trails here. This is the wheel that we'll utilize. Once the wheel has been secured to the Stokes basket, we'll bring the patient in on the backboard. Once the patient is all secure, we'll get our positions and start making our way down the trail.
This basket would prove vital in April of 2026 when a solo female hiker came face to face with a venomous rattlesnake.
Early mornings, they're kind of out looking for places to get in some sun and warm up. Sometimes they just happen to be crossing the trail at the time that you're crossing the trail.
In a flash, the rattlesnake struck, sinking its fangs into the woman's leg and injecting venom. Alone on the trail, she immediately called 911.
911, what's your emergency?
The call came in as a trail rescue, and then quickly we knew that it was going to be a snake bite call. We had to get our hiking boots on.
19 Sergeant Central. 19 Sergeant.
Time was of the essence.
Within minutes, members of the Montecito Fire Department and a local search and rescue unit arrived at the trailhead and began searching for the hiker.
Snake bites on our trails are pretty uncommon. It's one that creates a lot more urgency for us.
Within 30 minutes, rattlesnake venom can trigger nausea, vomiting, and changes in heart rate. If left untreated, the victim can suffer kidney failure, respiratory distress, permanent tissue damage, or even death. Rescuers were up against the clock.
So you have to make sure that you're as quick and expeditious as you can to get them to the hospital so they can start getting anti-venom.
Meanwhile, the 911 dispatcher instructed the woman to stay as calm and still as possible. The woman needed to avoid overexerting herself. An elevated heart rate could cause the venom to spread through her body more quickly, turning a serious emergency into a life-threatening one.
Focus on the breathing. You got to make sure you're trying to stay ahead of that venom taking over the body.
Although rescuers had the woman's GPS coordinates, locating her in the rugged mountain terrain would be a challenge.
We have multiple trails that have multiple branches that connect to each other, and as soon as you get off the trail, it's really hard to see someone.
But she had wisely packed one simple piece of gear that could make all the difference: a whistle.
As we were hiking, we heard a whistle. We realized that we were on the right path, and we were probably about 400 feet away from her.
When we got there, she seemed stable.
Seemed to be very calm.
We initially just started getting vitals on her.
Knowing the venom had been coursing through the woman's body for more than 30 minutes, rescuers faced a critical decision: call for a rescue helicopter or carry her out in a Stokes basket.
We were in an area that was pretty tight as far as the canyon coming together. We had some overhead trees, so the helicopter most likely was not going to be able to hoist her right there.
We made the quick decision just to put her into the Stokes basket and traverse back over the trail.
First responders placed the woman into the specially designed Stokes basket and started to make their way down the rugged terrain.
But once we got her loaded in the Stokes, we're just trying to guide it down. You come up to rocks, you can lift it up over the rocks.
19 Sergeant.
Once at the trailhead, the woman was rushed to the hospital. Thanks to a simple whistle, rescuers' quick actions, and a specially designed rescue basket, she made a full recovery with no lasting effects.
As far as rattlesnake bite goes, she was the best one I've ever seen. She was great. She was in good spirits. She was awesome.
Coming up, we travel to Waco, Texas, where we come face to face with a den of rattlesnakes.
You can see how this one's getting annoyed. See, his body is now facing us.
But first, some simple tips to help keep you safe during snake season.
Did you know that there are 22 species of venomous snakes in the U.S.? And each year, between 7,000 to 8,000 people are bitten.
But there are things you can do to avoid becoming a snake bite statistic. If you're on a hike, keep your eyes on the trail. Most people get bit because they don't know they're walking in the snake's path. Also, snakes can lunge, so if you see one, stay at least 6 feet away from it.
And if you are bitten, call 911 immediately and try to limit your movement until help arrives. Knowing the danger and keeping your wits about you is the best way to enjoy nature without putting yourself at risk.
We've just seen how quickly a rattlesnake encounter can turn into a life-threatening emergency, and how the fast actions of first responders saved one woman's life. So, it may not surprise you that fear of snakes is so common. There's actually a scientific name for it: ophidiophobia.
But there's more to rattlesnakes than their reputation. So we traveled to Waco, Texas to take a closer look at these remarkable reptiles.
My name's Stephanie Hernandez. I'm the animal care supervisor here at the Cameron Park Zoo.
For most people, a room full of rattlesnakes is a nightmare. For Stephanie, it's just another day at the office. As a herpetologist, she studies reptiles for a living.
Stephanie knows a lot about these fascinating creatures, but how much do you know? Let's take a Hearts of Heroes quiz to find out. Question 1, true or false? Rattlesnakes see people as prey. The answer, false.
So, like most snakes, rattlesnakes just want to be left alone. So they would rather not be seen. So most of the time they'll just hide and try to avoid you. Most snakes will run away from you than go after you.
Next question, what's a rattlesnake doing in your urban neighborhood? A, soaking up the heat from sun-warmed concrete, or B, following its next meal? The answer, B.
It's probably food. There's probably not food available where they're at, so they're having to move into areas where there is food. A lot of people don't realize it, but if you have a lot of snakes around your home, it is probably because you have a rodent problem in your home. If you don't want snakes in your yard, easiest way is to make sure there's nothing for them to eat.
Question 3, true or false? Every time a snake bites, it releases venom. Believe it or not, the answer is false.
A lot of times people also get dry bites. So I would say 1 in 4 are probably gonna be a dry bite. So even if it did bite you, it's not gonna automatically release venom into you. It might just bite you and that's it.
And there's a very good reason for that.
It takes actually a lot of energy to make venom. So if they give you a full dose of venom, it's gonna take them weeks to a month to replenish that. So they don't wanna waste it on you because then they don't have any to hunt. So that is their last resort. So they don't want to bite you.
So, what is the best way for you to avoid a snake bite?
Most snake bites occur because someone was trying to touch a snake. Or because some people like to get off trails and they don't realize there's snakes along the sides of trails on rocks. So that's why it's always recommended you stay to your hiking trails and not get off the trail. They're not aggressive. They only bite out of defense for themselves. So they're not just gonna come after you for no reason.
Even though snake bites are relatively rare, they can still happen. And thanks to the heroes of the Montecito Fire Department, what could have been a deadly snake encounter ended up a successful rescue.
We have a lot of people that pride themselves on knowing their job and doing it well.
It really is a team effort. Something that we all have a lot of faith in each other and believe in each other. I think everybody felt good after this call.
That was awesome. So it went super well.
Sheldon, you know this. First responders always say that they live for the unexpected.
They sure do. And one day they're facing down a speeding train, the next, they're battling snakes.
I'm not sure any other profession offers up that kind of excitement.
But no matter what they face, you can be sure first responders will jump in, head first to serve and to save.
We thank them all for that, and thank you for joining us here on Hearts
Of
Heroes. We'll see you next time.